have tea so that I'm extra family.
I think we're live. Sweet.
I think so.
Right now.
Oh, it's up there. Okay, cool.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're already live.
Hello, creators and crafters.
Wrong
Welcome
channel.
to the next episode of Rally Roots Goes Live.
Is it? Can you check the YouTube quick just to make sure it's all right? Sweet. Yeah, it's live. Cool. What's up, everybody?
How's it?
Hey, so you guys may notice we have very special guests with us today. Katie and Vicky. Katie and Vicky are literally like some of our favorite people on this earth. So we're happy to have them here. We miss you guys.
People.
I know, we miss you too.
I know, it's been forever.
It's been
Too long.
like 3 years, right?
Yeah, it was 2018 was the last time we were in the same place.
Hanging out at the same time in the same room.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's craziness.
Honestly,
Oh.
I feel like 2020 at this point doesn't count.
Yeah, we'll just
I feel the
Seriously.
same way. It was the year that never was. That's
The year that
I
never
do.
was.
I
Oh my
feel the
God.
same
It's
way.
true.
yep.
I
Totally.
still haven't met you guys yet.
I know we haven't actually met, but Vicky and I both feel like we know you, Callie. So we're pretty stoked that we're gonna get to meet you for realsies.
Yeah.
Callie
Yeah,
outshines
real
us.
life.
She's the best of
Yeah.
them.
So I guess we can go straight into what the big news is because that's what this video is about. Why don't you guys announce what's happening?
Yeah, so we are putting on a reseller event. We're putting on an in-person reseller conference called the Boss Reseller Remix. Boss, because that's the name of our Facebook group that we help run. But and we're really, really excited about it. And you guys are coming.
Yeah.
But guys, listen, the even more exciting news is that Callie is going to be there too.
Yeah, sorry,
That's
you guys.
true.
Callie's kind of the star of the show, right?
so many people are hyped that Callie's going, which is
Yeah.
100%.
It's true.
No one gets to meet Callie.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I know that Callie, I think you've been to some events like in Florida, but like you haven't been to like eBay Open and stuff like that.
No.
So
No.
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So we decided last year when eBay had decided they weren't going to do a live open. They decided that before COVID hit.
Yeah.
And we decided, well, why don't we just throw our own? So last year we started putting together a 3-day in-person reseller conference, and then the world shut down. So we decided to do it this year, and here we are. So in just under 3 months here in Las Vegas, where we live, in October, we are having a 3-day in-person reseller conference convention. And we kind of have taken all of the best points of eBay Open from all these that we've gone and wrote that into our own conference.
Cool.
For resellers, led by resellers teaching other resellers.
Yep.
We're kind of psyched by us.
But by the way, if anybody in the chat has never been to eBay Open, one thing that I'll say is that event is really cool, but it's very big, and
Very large.
there's a lot of stuff that you'll like go to some of the panels and you'll go to like some of the presentations and you're just like, this doesn't really pertain to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like in 2018 was the last time that we went to a eBay Open, and it just felt like we weren't really included in what was going on.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what I'm most excited about. And the thing that I liked most about eBay Open was not even the information that we learned. We learned some good stuff, but it was more this. It was the networking.
Exactly.
And the people.
It's the best part about eBay Open is networking with other resellers.
Yeah.
And in the years past, and don't get me wrong, eBay Open's a good time. It's fun.
Yeah.
If it happens again, absolutely go. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll definitely take something out of it. But what I really love about eBay Open is meeting other resellers, and the absolute best panels and presentations were done by other resellers.
Yeah. Which unfortunately was always like just a few, like a handful, because almost everything was run by eBay employees. And it's like, you know, you'll learn some new stuff maybe.
You listen to the guy from the shipping department talk, and then you listen to the person from, merchandising talk, and all of that's interesting.
Yeah.
But really, I think resellers learn best from other resellers. This is why we all have YouTube channels. This is why we teach in Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I mean, we
learn
to share our knowledge.
I learned the most at the bar after eBay Open, hanging out with the other resellers.
Yeah, for sure. And every year, like we would try to make suggestions to eBay, like, why don't you have more sessions that are run by sellers? And they usually would ignore us. And so we just feel like our event, which first of all is not just eBay, it's resellers in general.
Oh, cool.
Everything that we're going to be covering, I think there's going to be like one session that's going to be eBay because eBay is actually sending some people.
Oh, nice.
But all of the other sessions are going to be covering things that it really doesn't matter what platform you sell on, you'll be able to get something out of it. So that's one thing. And the other thing, like you were saying, it's a really big event. eBay Open, it's like once you add together the people attending and everyone working there, it's like 3,000 people. It's pretty huge. It's a little overwhelming. You don't necessarily get to connect with people one-on-one as much as you'd like to.
Yeah.
In this event, it's going to be like 300 people, and you're going to get a lot of time with everybody. And we're all staying down in the same area, downtown Las Vegas. So it's going to be like we're going to be able to go out and party together, hang out on Fremont Street.
Vegas.
It's going to be awesome.
I have a really good motto. This is for the sellers, by the sellers.
Yeah,
It's true.
I like that.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly it. We love you guys, and obviously you were on the top of our list to ask people to join us. But if you go and look at the website, which I'm sure Callie will plug in, and the link is down below, you will see that all of the people that we have asked to be part of this event are all resellers. And here's the thing. I'm going to put
there's some heavy hitters going too.
There's some big heavy hitters, and you guys are top of the list. But I'm going to put this right out there on Front Street. Nobody's being paid to do this event.
No.
Right.
Nobody is going and selling courses and selling anything at this event. It is truly and honestly a way for a bunch of resellers to teach one another and create the community that we all love to be a part of.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
I think we're all in this together. We just want to make the world a better place. And I think we are a little bit, like one person at a time.
Let's everybody hold hands and sing Kumbaya, right?
Can we do that though? Drum circle.
So listen, so the actual event is, what's the date of the event?
It's October 19th through the 21st. So it is in the middle of the week. So it's a Tuesday through Thursday, which actually for traveling into and out of Vegas is the best way to go anyway, because you're kind of going the opposite of all the weekend partiers.
More affordable.
Yeah, it's more affordable. And so, but we're telling people, you should probably come in on Monday, leave on Friday, because you're going to want to be there the day before registration. Tuesday's like registration at noon, and then half day of stuff, and then Wednesday all day, Thursday all day. And then we have a big party on Thursday night, because that's one thing eBay Open gets right, is their party the last night.
Yeah.
So we are having a big party.
Cool. And then what's the cost for people? And you said how many tickets are there?
We're only selling 280 tickets. There are still some available. It's $295 for your ticket
For 3 days.
For 3 days.
3 days, $300 basically. And
the party at the end, we feed you. We are feeding you for the parties.
Yeah, it's fully catered. We're gonna have a band, a DJ, a bar. It's gonna be awesome.
There's gonna be some really fun stuff that obviously we got to hold some stuff back, right? So we're gonna have some fun surprises for people. But all of the speakers are going to are on the website. Majority of the speakers.
Nice.
This is also, I think it's pretty important to say, this is endorsed by and sponsored by eBay themselves. They're sending employees.
They're sending like 6 people.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
That should tell you something about the caliber of people that are actually part of this. I think it's really important that means that they trust in us to put their names on it too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I see that comment you have up there about the ROI of eBay Open. I'm assuming that you're saying like as an investment as a reseller to pay to go to an event like this. I will say that going to any of it, whether it's eBay Open or an event like this, I'm telling you, when you go to something like this and you meet other resellers, particularly the ones that maybe you look up to and you want to maybe emulate how they do their business, or you're inspired to grow your own business, no matter what happens, you're going to leave like super excited about your business. You might have been, getting kind of bored or in a rut or not knowing where you're going to go with growing your business next. And I'm telling you, you are so re-energized from being around other sellers and hearing their stories and seeing how they do things differently than you. I'm telling you, it's well worth the investment of what it's going to cost to take a trip like this.
Yes. And there will be swag bags. Yes. Somebody asked, will there be swag? There is swag. We do have some vendors coming, and they are all contributing swag too.
And prizes.
And there's going to be prizes. List Perfectly is actually our main sponsor. They're sponsoring the entire party, and they are giving away 3 laptops, a bunch of different subscriptions.
We have other prizes that we don't know totally what everything is, but there's gonna be some other big prizes.
Yeah. Everybody that is coming is providing a prize, basically. All of the vendors.
Surprise.
And for those of you just coming into the chat, by the way, Callie is also coming with.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
So if you want to party in Vegas with Callie and Rally Roots and us,
tries to take Callie from us, I will stab you.
Dude, Callie's gonna get so many job offers at this.
I will seriously is. Callie, we're gonna see how much you like Vegas, all right?
To stay in Vegas.
What's your question?
You
Callie?
can't have Callie.
Is there an actual website or is it just the Facebook thing?
Yes, there is an actual
it's,
website.
I think Ryan's got it down below.
It's in the video description.
Yep.
Yeah, resellerremix.com.
Resellerremix.com that has all the information about the ticket prices, the place where it is, suggested hotels to stay, and all of the speakers. Not only the speakers, but it does have a loose list of the topics that the speakers are going to be presenting. It's not just a, hey, we're going to get up there and talk about ourselves. First of all, Katie and I are not doing any panels specifically. We're going to help facilitate other panels because we think all of the sellers that are participating in this are far more knowledgeable about certain topics than we are. So we're just helping to facilitate the program. We have all different topics that we're going to be covering that are going to help you get to your next level as far as wholesaling and hiring help and expanding your business and tax preparing questions, things that'll help you throughout the whole.
Oh yeah, Mark's going to be there too. Mark too.
Mark too.
Yeah. So there's your
ninja pun.
You're going to have a CPA there.
Yep.
Yep. He's going to be talking quite a bit and teaching some sellers how to best get your ducks in a row throughout the whole year to help your tax situation.
Mark should never stop talking.
He's a very, very smart guy.
He needs to continue to talk the entire time we're there. That
smart guy.
is the information.
He's fantastic.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
That's the most asked question.
Respect
for us, like,
to you too,
taxes.
Bernie. So all of us are going to be at this event in Vegas on October 19th through the 22nd. Did I get that right?
To the 21st.
19th through the 21st. There's still tickets available. The link is in the description of this video. So
it's going to be super fun. Like, I cannot stress that enough because I feel like the content, I think we're going to one up eBay Open when it comes to the content. And because it's a smaller group, like the way we've kind of designed it, the last couple of years that we went to Open, we had kind of an unofficial night out on Fremont, and this time we're making it official. And because the place where we're having the event is like just a couple of minutes from downtown Las Vegas, which is Fremont Street. And if you've ever been to Vegas, it's like way better than the Strip because it's like where all the weirdos are, and it's awesome. And
it's walkable.
It's the old
it's
school.
walkable.
It's the old school Vegas, and it's all the cool casinos. And you can walk in like 10 minutes. You can walk past like pretty much all of the casinos down there. And so everybody's going to be staying down there. And Wednesday night, we're all going to take over Fremont Street. They've got 3 stages with live music every night.
Wow.
It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun.
Sweet.
So we're going to learn and we're going to party.
Yeah. So there's like 300 and something people in the chat right now, which is awesome. Thank you all for being here. That's great. Do you mind sticking around just for a little bit and maybe
we can help answer questions. You guys talk to your peeps.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
Maybe
for
we
Chris?
can give people like a preview of what one of the panels will be like. And if you guys have any reseller related questions, all the puppies.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Grizz, she'd be happy to answer.
Oh my goodness.
If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat and we'll pop you up on the screen and help answer your questions. This is a really good time because Katie and Vicky are absolute professionals when it comes to any type of reselling. So ask away.
We're kind of the OG resellers. I've been doing
old.
this. We're old. And I've been on eBay, selling on eBay for over 20 years.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Linda, nothing will be online this year. I have to say this is our inaugural year. So in order for us to do presentations online, it's just something that's not in our budget. We're just trying not to lose our shirts on this event, to be honest with you. But next year, and yes, there will be a next year because we've already decided we're going to do it again. Next year, we will have an online ticket option for virtual ticket option for people.
I like that.
So
we're working into our expenses next year.
And I'm sure everybody there will be, putting up stuff on social media throughout the week. And I will say the very last session of the week on Thursday is going to be our live YouTube show from the event on stage, and we'll be bringing people up from the people that are there. So you will be able to participate in that, and we'll be giving away prizes to people at home too. So you'll get to participate in a little bit of it, for sure.
And then Callie is also going to come, and she's going to do a bunch of video, I'm sure. So we're planning on putting together maybe like a 2-3 part vlog of the whole thing.
Awesome. Just like you did for Open and stuff.
Just like you did for Open. Exactly. And we'll probably go live while we're in Vegas as well. Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
What's the youngest reseller you all know? That's a pretty cool question.
The youngest.
youngest.
We've known some very young resellers, and they were quite successful. And I was so impressed. I almost wanted to cry. A couple of them, the things that they've done and accomplished at such a young age. And
Dude, some of these,
it's really inspiring, but also a little embarrassing.
I was gonna say some of these young people are like way past us now.
I'm just like,
that's
that's not what we feel about you guys. Okay.
but isn't it? I love it though, isn't
Well,
it? cool
Ryan,
to
I'm
see
sure
that?
you know the guys from Yesterday's Fits because they're
Yes.
in the vintage community on
Yeah.
Instagram. So Jesse and Austin, they're actually going to be one of the panels there, and that's kind of why I wanted them to come and speak because. Let's see. I think Austin is going to be turning 23 in the next month. So they're 23 and 25.
You're right.
And they've been selling already. I think Jesse started selling had his own account on eBay when he was 12. And they've had their store now for 4 years already.
Crazy.
Each of them just bought their first houses this year. Each of them.
That's so cool. I
So
love that so much.
Business. And they've got some crazy things happening this year. And they're actually going to be making an announcement at our event. So,
Wow.
we're excited to have them there because they're there to kind of, make us feel bad.
See, and then you've got these like young guns, especially in vintage too, like these guys just killing it. And then you have the other extreme, which is like Barry Afro Vintage.
Yeah,
who's also
that's
gonna
why
be
I
there.
wanted to put them together on the stage because Barry's like the other end of it.
And Katie's
such a
right in the
cool guy.
middle. And Barry learned how to sell vintage from Katie. So I think
That's awesome.
this whole full circle moment. We are highlighting some of our local Vegas sellers too that have started in the past few years and have really taken their businesses to the next level. So we're pretty excited. I think we've got a really solid lineup of people that have so much different, so many different areas of knowledge.
Yeah.
We also have the Posh Kings. For those of you that are into Posh, we sell on Posh as well, but the Posh Kings I sell on Posh. The Posh Kings are clearly the kings of Poshmark. They are the first male resellers on Poshmark. They are enormous sellers on Poshmark.
They're huge on Instagram.
They're absolutely huge on Instagram.
300,000 followers. Just
They probably have the biggest Instagram following I've ever seen for a reseller. Account. They're fantastic.
They're good at that social media. Yes.
But they're also super knowledgeable at Posh, not just social media, obviously. So
Like
they're really good at that in addition to being
exactly.
at Posh,
And they are
who you want information from.
They're new to the eBay community, so we want to welcome them to the eBay community. They're actually coming to our event, but not Posh Fest. So that's kind of
But hopefully they inspire some eBay sellers to move some things over to Posh as well.
Add it to.
Or add it in addition to what they're doing. I mean, and a lot of people find that Posh when you're beginning is a lot easier, more streamlined.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though it's annoying with the sharing, you can figure it out.
What do you think about that question from Derek? What can I do about being burned out with thrifting, and how can I reignite my passion for thrifting?
I mean, I totally get it because my niche is and has been for several years vintage men's streetwear. And obviously in the last, I'd say year, 2 years, it's gone crazy.
Yeah.
And which means that what I used to be able to find in the thrift store, I just can't find anymore. So, I know for me, I had to seek out other ways to source. I just don't have the time. You would have to go thrifting constantly to be able to find the stuff that you want to sell in that niche. And so I have other people I source from. I have to pay up, but it's just, there's different ways to do it. But, even you're doing it a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, I see some questions about thrifting is getting bigger and bigger. Listen, people have been saying that since the invention of the internet. I've been reselling since eBay started. And my income grows year over year, and that's all I do. We don't do paid mentorships or anything like that. So our revenue streams are strictly online reselling for both of us, and we're both very successful at it independently.
Yeah, but we've had to adapt our ways of sourcing.
Right.
You have to change. You have to adapt every year. You have to change. That's a cool shirt.
Island Thrifts wanted to see my shirt, so she's always here. She's such a good supporter and awesome person. So I wanted to make sure she got to see it.
That's a Universal Studios one, right?
Yep, it's a Passport Crew one. We got it at ThriftCon.
No, we got it at Virtual.
One of those.
Some flea market thing.
One of those. One of the flea markets we went to. The Thrift Group.
Pretty cool.
One thing,
somebody said that a lot of people who are resellers, they don't necessarily stick with it long term, and that's very true. I think it's much harder to find the stuff I want to find in a thrift store but there's still so much out there, and it ends up with probably dudes who need to make money quick and they want to flip it. And so there's always opportunity to find it. It's just you have to know where to look. And I'm sure, Ryan, I know you do big bulk buys and stuff like that. Because not everybody is going to take the time to list and ship and do all that stuff.
The one thing that I will say, though, because he asked about reigniting his passion for thrifting too. One thing that I want to say is maybe go outside of your comfort zone and look in other categories and learn about different things, right? Mm-hmm. Like I didn't know anything about hard goods, right? And then Allie kind of ignited my passion a little bit in hard goods because she went more into she went more into finding like mid-century modern stuff and glassware and more antiques and stuff. And
I also love looking at that kind of stuff.
Right. So maybe find something that, you know, go outside of your comfort zone and look in other categories in thrift stores. Yeah. I can tell you that, you know, I would say 9 out of 10 times if I walk into a thrift store and I spend enough time there looking through stuff, I'm going to find something that I can make a profit on. And I'm going to learn about something that I may have not known before.
That's very true. It's true. And I also think if you're able to travel at all, sometimes, you know, like we went back to Oregon to visit my family a couple months ago, and we weren't even really planning on doing any serious sourcing, but we ended up having to buy extra bags to ship everything back because the thrifting there is just a lot better than it is here in Vegas. And that was really fun. Like me actually being able to find some cool vintage, and definitely, you know, going out of your comfort zone. I mean, I have a very specific niche, so that's why I make it harder for myself in that aspect.
And I'll sell anything that's not nailed down. I have a niche. I mean, I sell primarily women's vintage clothing, but I'll sell men's vintage. I'll sell hard goods. I sell newer stuff. I'll sell anything that's going to make a good buck. So
and that's important too, though, is because I tell people all the time, especially when you're first starting out, I say sell anything you can make money on and learn as much as you can. Yeah. And then as you grow and as you get more into full time, then maybe build bulk relationships and start focusing on certain categories and growing, get really knowledgeable in certain categories.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What was that question that just popped up there?
From Jay?
Yeah, from Jay.
They want to know if there's going to be any workshops on setting up your business, accounting, or admin stuff in general.
Well, definitely we're going to have a workshop, or we're going to have a session on accounting, and you know, from Mark II, our CPA, and he's definitely somebody you should be following, like on Instagram. He posts all the time on there, and he definitely interacts with people. And he's kind of the go. He does my taxes. He does Vicky's taxes. He does the taxes of a lot of people we know in the reselling community. And so he is going to be there. He's going to be talking about kind of setting up your business, you know, because a lot of people, you start this, you don't immediately go, I'm going to start my own LLC, or I'm going to start doing this. It's like you just kind of jump into it and start selling. You don't really think about that part of it. And so he's going to be kind of covering that stuff.
He'll also be available to ask questions individually. That's the nice thing about a smaller event like this. You're not going to just be listening to 45 minutes of a speaker. There's going to be questions after, but you'll also be able to seek out the speakers and talk to them and ask questions individually that might apply to you specifically. Yes. So you can't really do that at a 3,000 person event, but you sure can at a 300 person event.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot more intimate, and whenever it's more intimate, people are a lot more willing to open themselves up and share.
For sure.
Other people, and networking is a lot easier when it's more intimate.
Yeah. 0.0. That's kind of a tough question. Do you guys do any Amazon? You want me to take that?
I did write it first, but not anymore.
So
it's
Amazon,
it does not spark joy.
Well, I tell you know, Amazon's really, really good for scaling a business, and it's a really good money maker. So if all you're trying to do is make a bunch of money, I would definitely tell people to scale Amazon instead of trying to scale something like eBay. If you're just trying to make $1 billion, do that. But it's boring. It's so boring. That's why
you guys still thrift.
Speaking about thrifting, there's some people who absolutely hate thrifting. They want nothing to do with it. They'd rather do retail arbitrage or, you know, wholesale. I mean, so it takes
my brother and sister-in-law are multi-million-dollar Amazon sellers, and they hate eBay, and they will never sell anything on eBay. They want nothing to do with that.
And they do all their sourcing online from home, and like pallets and pallets of stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That to me sounds like a nightmare.
I knew a guy who sold purely on Amazon FBA, purely online arbitrage, and how he made his entire income was off of credit card points and eBay.
That's how my brother does it.
That's crazy. Dude,
that's exactly how my brother does it. Yeah, it's credit card points, Southwest points, and
you have to be so smart to do that.
Yeah.
He's a
It
huge
blew my
nerd.
mind.
My,
My
brother,
kind of guy.
my brother's a total nerd, but he's really smart. He's a really smart
It's
nerd.
beautiful.
It actually hurt whenever he explained how he had it. It gave
Yeah.
me anxiety.
Yeah, I'm a big dummy, so I'll just go find a t-shirt and sell it.
Right? Yeah.
I just got overwhelmed and felt very anxious with
Yeah.
the idea of it, let alone
Yeah.
actually doing
But
it.
but to answer that question, keep reaching out to Amazon because if you just start another account, more than likely that account's going to get flagged as
Yeah.
well.
They'll
So-
find it and shut you down somehow.
Keep reaching out. I don't know why your account was deactivated, but there is typically a reason. They don't just deactivate an account. So make sure you reach out and continue to do that. Accounts do get reinstated. It's difficult, but you just need to get through to someone working there, and then sometimes they'll help you. That's one thing that I'll say about that I love about eBay over Amazon is, I mean, eBay's been rough throughout COVID times with customer service, but it's still way easier to get in touch with someone.
Oh, yeah.
at
You can
eBay.
still get a person.
You
I
can
think
get a
we
person.
all have a love-hate relationship with eBay, but when I hear people
Right.
complain about fees and not being able to talk to anybody, I'm like, ugh. When they're talking about with Amazon, I'm just like, geez,
Yeah, good luck.
you've got, it's tough.
Yeah.
Also, does everyone see how cute the puppies are right now?
They're real
I
cute.
just want to point out the
Ooh.
puppies.
They're so good. Our
They're
dogs would be
so good.
jumping all over the place.
They're actually
Our
both
dogs are
out
sleeping.
They're
right
sleeping.
now.
I know.
old.
They're being so
Yeah, they're
cute.
old.
They're old. They're calm because they're old.
You can tell everyone about the dogs. They might want to know.
They're pretty cute. Grizz is my little rescue
Yeah.
dog. I got her when she was 2, and I've had her for 10 years now.
Oh, she's so
And she
cute.
just got all of her top teeth taken out this last year, so she only has teeth on the bottom, which makes it pretty funny when her lip gets caught on her teeth.
Do you chew her food up and mama bird her?
You could. You could.
Yeah, I just regurgitate into her mouth. It's
Beautiful.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, she would probably love it.
No, she eats the hard kibbles, but she swallowed a whole before anyway.
Oh
so
my gosh.
And this is
Question. Let's
Luna.
see. I
Luna is
sell
9.
anything.
She
I
is
sell
like the
anything
fattest
prognosis.
chihuahua you'd ever see, but this is
Luna's actually from Florida, and she's also a rescue dog that was literally stolen out of someone's backyard because she wasn't being cared for. A friend of a friend. It was there. This was years ago, but some people were just like breeding dogs like crazy in their backyard and just leaving them all out there and full of worms and just horrible conditions. Like dozens of puppies. Yeah, and just like all they had out there was like a big little like a swimming pool full of kibble. And so
my friend stole her for
Oh
me.
my God.
so 2 of them were stolen and taken
Those.
across state lines by airplane. So you're probably going to go to prison now.
Yep.
I mean, if I knew a dog was being abused, I just want
Yeah.
to say I
Well,
would.
she was like literally like full of worms when Vicky got
Oh
her.
my gosh.
She was
And,
a
like-
pound and a half, and she would have died.
Yeah.
So
Oh
Pound
my
and
I don't
God.
feel bad about
She
it.
was real sick.
That's terrible.
And now look at her. Look
And
at
now
her.
Yeah,
she's made up for it in spades
Yeah,
because
she's
she's a
a
fat
little-
chihuahua.
Oh, we don't body shame.
Yeah.
No,
She is a
she's fluffy.
full-bodied, adorable chihuahua.
She is a
Yes.
fluffy chihuahua.
Yeah.
She's fluffy.
So that question, Queen of Hearts, basically your package got lost, asking if eBay covers it. eBay will only take the side of the seller if it shows as delivered to the address on file.
Mhm.
Has to be shown as delivered through
Yeah.
USPS.
Right. So you
If
would
don't
in that
insure
case,
first class, you're out of luck.
yeah, you would need to open a claim,
Yeah.
and if it's not insured, you're gonna have to refund the buyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of SOL. It's part of that shrinkage you need to try to factor into your overhead every year. There's going to be 1 to 2, and I realize it's definitely more than that this time. Right now, the USPS has been
Yeah.
pretty
I like
crappy
this
the past
question.
year and a half.
What's a brand you have not found? That's a cool question.
The
Is there one on your list that you haven't found? So I just found one that's been on my list for a while, but they were in such bad condition that I left them behind. So I still haven't found. There are those ballet flats called teaks.
Yep,
Mhm.
I have found those. I have found
Found
those.
those? Yeah,
I have
haven't
not found Rothy's.
Oh, really? Oh,
I
Rothy's.
have,
man,
that's
I
the only.
love Rothy's.
That's the only thing. One of the things I haven't found. I haven't found Rothy's, and I've only found one Filson garment. There's not a whole lot of Filson in the
Ooh, love
desert.
Filson.
So
We found
Ooh.
a
Quite a bit of
Filson.
it.
I found a dead
Found
stock
Filson.
like 1940s Filson hunting jacket in the bins when I lived in Oregon.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah. of
paid
course.
maybe a couple bucks for it. It was awesome. Those were the good
Beautiful.
old days.
That's so
Do you
cool.
remember how much you sold it for?
I sold it for like at least like $500, I think. It
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds about
Beautiful.
right. There
was
you
like
go.
a dark, like
people.
kind of a dark green. It was awesome.
And then the other one I haven't found is real Canada Goose. I found fake
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
but I've never found real.
I don't think we're ever gonna
candidates.
find a real candidate.
You don't know, people donate crazy stuff. We found Gucci and Prada and all that. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I found Chanel at Goodwill.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't be a naysayer because we have found
I'm gonna go
things
find it
that
tomorrow.
I never thought in my life we would have found. That weird hat I found.
Oh yeah,
You brought it. You're going to bring it into reality now. You might find it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow. What was the
Exactly.
sample hat I
Okay.
found? What was it?
It was Chanel.
It was Chanel. I found a Chanel sample hat, and we didn't know if it was real, but we bought
It's
it
definitely real.
anyways.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
that black
definitely real. Yeah.
You still
like
have it, it's
really.
listed.
It's almost like
I
a
listed it crazy high.
fancy Hat Ladies Club bucket hat.
bucket hat.
It's just.
But it's a
oh,
sample one. Cool.
It hurts. It hurts. I hate it. It's the ugliest thing ever. It hurts.
Hey, ugly sells. I sell a lot of ugly.
Yep.
True.
Ugly sells very well, actually. You
It
are
does.
very right.
That's true.
Another good
Ooh,
question.
Florida resellers.
Ooh,
So we're also speaking of meetups, we're going to plan a meetup probably for towards the end of the year, because we haven't seen other resellers in a while. So
Yeah,
as long as
COVID messed everything up, and then we were like, "Are we gonna get canceled if we do a meetup?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
wait till
I think you'll be all right.
You're in Florida. You're safe. You're fine.
oh, is
We're
that,
in Florida.
is that
We can do
don't
whatever we
have
want. This is the
rules.
wow, Florida.
this is like the craziest place to be.
Actually, yes.
Vegas is pretty close. I mean, let me tell you, even when
Yeah.
everything was shut down, not the casinos.
Yeah.
You can
Really?
come here and gamble with 50 of your best friends, but you can't go to mom and pop's diner down the street.
Oh my god.
I love that.
I think the casinos were closed for a couple of weeks. It felt like. That's about
Yeah,
it.
just a couple weeks.
Wow. But yes, we definitely want to do another meetup in Florida. So towards the end of the year, we'll do that. But
Yeah, we're thinking we need to come to Florida sometime this next year.
please do. We're
Come to
thinking,
Florida and come stay with us. Invitation.
yeah.
Which dog will be sleeping with me?
Mochi.
If you would like them both, they would appreciate it. But
Mochi will snore your head off, though.
I'm okay with that.
She
Okay.
does.
yeah, Ryan snores louder than Mochi, and he's
Okay.
like,
Oh.
"Oh,
Calm
Mochi,"
down.
Okay, all right, settle down.
and
Now.
I'm like, "B."
He's just struggling
You know.
to breathe.
Look
Look at this.
Like you snore louder.
This nose needs a lot of help, guys.
So we got Ryan a sleep apnea machine, and when he does wear it, I have a great night's sleep.
You're welcome.
And then when he doesn't,
Mhm. You're sleeping next to a bag of chainsaws. I understand that.
it's literally a bag of chainsaws.
Mm-hmm.
Although I feel like a bag of chainsaws would be less stressful than knowing Ryan's
you was
dying
gonna
a
say
little bit
oh
all the way throughout the night. Oh, God.
man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Next question.
So can you give us any more like insight into this event? Anything? You said there's stuff happening that you haven't. Any more surprises? Anywhere like
little
hints?
We've announced all of our guests for the most part. The only people that still need to be added to the site are the ones from eBay.
Okay. Hey, I saw Doug Smith's going to be there.
Yes, he's going to be there.
love Snoop Dougie Doug.
I know everybody's excited about Doug because I think anybody who's gone to eBay Open knows Doug because he was part of the community team there, which he's not with eBay anymore. But
No.
He
now,
doesn't work with eBay anymore, but he's coming anyway.
yeah, he
my
does the
God, that's
podcast, the Seller Community Podcast with Liz O'Kane. And so they're going to come and they're actually going to be doing their podcast from there.
Cool.
Did
So
you
it's
say
going to be
Lizzo
really
is
cool.
coming?
That's what I heard.
Who?
Lizzo.
That's what I heard.
Lizzo.
Oh my
Lizzo.
God.
Liz O'Kane.
Liz O'Kane.
Lizzo's going to be headlining the events. Is that what you said? Wow. That's
Wow,
We
man.
are going to have a pretty fun band, actually. So the event center that we're having this at, you guys are familiar with. It's the Nevada Blind Center. It's where
Oh,
we
yeah.
did a little bit of a seller panel.
Yeah,
after
we
the
did it
last
up in like
eBay
one of the
Open.
rooms upstairs, but we're going to have the whole facility.
So
beautiful
yeah,
spot.
we were on that panel with you guys after eBay Open last time. So we've been in touch with that organization ever since. And that's where we're having the event. But the band that is playing, we're going to have a DJ the last night of our party, but there's going to be a band playing for the first hour. And the band's name is The Broken Spectacles. And they're a bunch of vision impaired and blind musicians that they're
That's so
super fun
cool.
and funny.
Oh
So,
my goodness, that's
They
amazing.
have like the best band name I've ever heard.
Yeah,
The
that's
Broken
pretty cool.
Spectacles. So
amazing. That's so cool.
And some of the proceeds of this event go to this.
yeah, correct.
Facility.
We're using their catering.
That's how they fundraise is
Mhm.
they use it as an event center and people have weddings there. People do
Awesome.
their Christmas parties there. And
It's
so
an
That
amazing-
makes me so happy.
Yeah.
They're doing all of our catering. We obviously we rented the facility, the AV, the catering, all of that stuff that goes directly to the nonprofit.
That's amazing.
super
If
cool.
they're going to support
cool.
anyone, a facility like this is just like top.
Also,
It's not
you
just
guys-
going to a random hotel, right? It's going to
Yeah.
it's going to a nonprofit facility.
It's actually a really nice building too. I don't know if you
It's a
guys
beautiful
It
building.
is a beautiful building, but it
Beautiful
also
building.
speaks to your character, guys. I mean, like, if you really think about it, you could have picked anywhere and you chose a place that truly will benefit society. Like for the
They have an
benefit of
eBay
all.
store. Do you guys remember the eBay tour?
Yeah.
Yes, that was
It's
amazing.
amazing. Dude, seeing the guys like take
Super
stuff
zooming in.
apart.
Yeah. All by feel. It's crazy.
It was incredible. It
They'll
was
be
amazing.
doing tours throughout our event
Yep.
too. They'll be doing small
Yeah.
groups of tours to
That's
show
good.
everybody the facility.
So any of you guys out there who do like we do mostly clothing, but I know that there's people who do like electronics.
So that was-
You're gonna love to see their facility because they take like donations of electronics, and I think if I remember right, they make like at least 40 grand a month just on the metal scrap from all of the stuff that they break down, and then they sell the stuff that they can sell in their eBay store. So, and that building, Ryan, I don't know if you remember, they had built it like just a couple years before,
Yep.
all cash for
Yeah.
like $4 million or something
Yeah.
crazy like that.
It's
Like,
impressive.
so
It's very, very impressive.
It's insane.
they've got it figured out.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
here's one thing that we haven't talked about a lot that we're going to have at the event. So we are going to have a super fun professional photographer and a red carpet for the
Oh.
party.
I gotta go
Fancy.
shopping. So I need to like wear my
So
fancy
dress fancy. Wear
Yeah,
your
we're gonna-
best.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something crazy.
You don't have to dress up. Wear whatever
I
you
know
want,
the
but-
Posh Kings are going to be wearing something sparkly, so
Oh,
I've already
true.
told them that I'm going to wear something fantastic to the party.
Do we want to add sparkle then?
How many
Also-
fancy outfits do I need to bring?
Oh, you need to be like you need to have at least 10 changes of.
Step it up, girl.
I need 3
How
outfit
many-
changes per
I
day.
have like one.
Also,
How
the
many fancy bandanas
lunches.
do you have?
The lunches we're going to actually bring in like 5 or 6 gourmet food trucks. Because there's like a whole area. We didn't go there when we were there last time, you guys, but they have a big parking lot back behind and a big, huge like outdoor seating area that's really cool. And we're gonna have food trucks all
cool.
out there. So rather than have
Dang.
like convention
Party.
food or mediocre food, we're gonna have the pick of a whole bunch of different really cool food.
Yeah, Vegas is like any other major city. The food truck game is on point. So there's going to be some really cool gourmet food trucks there. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited.
Yep.
Starting to
And-
get kind of peckish.
For those of you just coming into the chat now, I just wanted to say again, the big news is we're going to be speaking at Katie and Vicky's reseller event, which is called Reseller Remix, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's October 19th through the 21st. There's a link in the video description if you want to go get tickets. It's in Vegas. It's $295 for
Yep.
tickets.
And there's
For
not
3
that many
days.
tickets left now, right? Like there's
250 tickets.
Yeah,
There's
still some tickets left, but there were only under 300 tickets being sold total, and
Yeah.
we've been selling them for a couple weeks now. So
Mhm.
we've been slowly rolling out the advertising, so to speak, with different sellers and their audiences, so that we can make sure that everybody, that wants to
It's a
jump
fair
on the
go.
train can get
Yeah.
on.
I have a feeling that Callie's probably got some pretty sweet dance moves.
But I'm not
Ooh.
wearing anything sparkly.
I
thought
thought
you
you
were
were
gonna
anything
say
sparkly.
stuff, but
but-
You
I'm
can wear a sparkly bandana.
Yeah, why can't you have a blinged out bandana?
Say what now?
Katie will never wear a dress. No, sorry.
Same.
Well, you
Not
can
gonna
still wear
happen.
sequin pants.
Yeah, but I don't want to. So I'm
No, I was
not
just saying you
going
could
to.
if you wanted to.
Back up off me.
Katie, are you going to sell that Spock picture or what?
My Star Trek picture.
Yeah.
Hey, man. No way. I actually got that. That was from the old Yesterday's Fits store when they moved. That was on the wall there. So it was one of the things I got when they moved.
That's awesome.
Bedazzle a
bit.
bandana.
Yeah, Callie.
I like that.
That's what I think Callie should do.
You should
There
do
you
like a fancy black and white formal bandana.
I think I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do.
What do you
No,
want to
you have
do?
to do
what
what people tell you.
we say.
Tell me what you want to do. What do you
I
want
don't
to do?
know yet. Okay.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
even know what you
I
want.
need to go
So
to
JP
Goodwill
asked,
and
is
find
food
something.
included with the ticket price? So your beverages all day are included. We are bringing the food trucks on site for affordable lunch options, and you're going to be on your own for lunch and dinner. You can leave the facility, of course, to get lunch anywhere you'd like, but we decided to bring it to you so you don't have to go
Yeah.
far.
Is there going to be
But
coffee?
Yes.
there will be coffee and,
And snack-
pop
and
and water
snacks.
and snacks.
So it's just Wednesday and Thursday are the days that we're going to do the food trucks. So it's basically like $20 more onto your budget to be able to buy yourself lunch for 2 days.
And then Thursday night is fully catered.
Yeah.
With a
They're
cash
gonna-
bar. We're not eBay. We can't do an open bar. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You guys would put us in the poorhouse. We can't
True.
pay you to come.
True.
Wait, can we talk about the snacks?
Well, do you have snack suggestions? I haven't purchased snacks yet. I'm not committed.
Yeah,
to
we're
snacks.
actually gonna get the snacks ourselves. So do tell what you would like.
Charcuterie boards.
Like you're gonna go to
Oh well, that's
Costco.
a little.
All right, fancy
That
pants.
snack is.
Caviar.
Lunchables.
Honestly, I would just like to say I like meat. So if you can get some like meat sticks, that would be nice.
Okay, all right.
right,
Get some
okay.
protein. Some
We'll
okay.
get you some
Protein.
Slim
I like
Jims.
protein.
I love
Okay.
your meat
I like
sticks.
little
That's true,
cheeses
she does.
too. I mean, Costco.
okay.
Costco's.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you? How
Pistachios.
is that? You're gonna shop at like Costco, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll message you
aisle
guys.
7.
Some
All right.
ideas.
We are taking all snack suggestions very seriously, guys.
For sure.
Allie's gonna check a bag
Fruit.
of snacks.
Because of the COVID rules, guys, I have to say they have to be prepackaged snacks.
Yes.
I know that's so annoying, but at least the
Dang.
meat sticks from Costco.
That's why you can't
Yeah.
have a charcuterie board.
But at the party, it will be catered. Those will not be prepackaged. That's going to be like real.
How
real food.
ridiculous is that?
No
right?
full body sushi. I thought that was a Vegas like special.
That's the, maybe in the
Only
90s.
if you eat it yourself. I don't know if you saw that video where they're making fun of all the bazillionaires going into space, and they had
No.
Jeff Bezos. He's like laying on this table naked, eating sushi off himself.
That's sushi
No,
off
I didn't see
himself.
That's
though.
so
Oh, I can't.
Jeff
Oh my
Bezos.
god, I'm gonna die. That's it.
That's
Nice.
cool.
That's it for me. I'm good.
But seriously, I mean, when they do eBay Open in Vegas, it's always in the summertime. And let me tell you, July in Las Vegas is crazy
Oh,
hot. So
that's
we're
a good
actually really
point.
excited that this is happening in October because it's going to be the perfect time of year to be in Vegas, where it's still sunny and warm and nice out, but it's not crazy hot. So
That's
it's
a
gonna be
great
really cool.
point. That's a great point.
I was sweating in the pool in Vegas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is going to be perfect weather. The pools are still open. Most of the pools at the hotels are open until November 1st. So it's still pool weather for people that come from out of town. You guys like us, it might not be pool weather because it'll be like 80 and it's October and we're used to the heat. So
hot tub weather for sure.
right. But if
There's
you're
no
coming from
humidity,
like,
though,
I don't
right?
know, somewhere where it's cold,
We
80
were in
Bad, too.
Vegas. We were in the
Humidity's
pool. The pools
No,
were
it's
so
dry.
hot.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
like
I was sweating in
it's
the
like getting
pool,
the hair
and the
hair
hot air
dryer
was
in your
hitting
face.
me. I was
Yeah.
so miserable.
So
I
two
just
Aussie
wanted to
thrifters,
talk.
this type of reseller remix, we started planning last year. We put a couple of weeks of planning into it last year. And this event does take several months for you to put together. It's not, we're not throwing together a meet and greet at a restaurant, which those are super fun too. But this is
This takes a
between
lot.
the scheduling, the planning.
I would
Details.
say right now I've been doing a lot of it because a lot of it's doing all the website stuff, doing a lot of the marketing stuff, and it's easily taking up half of my week every
wow.
week.
It's an educational event where you'll gain a great deal of value and you'll get out of it what you put into it.
Mhm. Yeah.
We
Thank
We
you.
planning the
hope that it's gonna-
scheduling and planning the people.
Yeah.
It's,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Getting sponsors. And we are really, we're trying to do it right this time because we want this to be an event that continues and happens every year. And so we're trying to be very careful about how we organize it, who we have come. Everyone that we ask to come and participate, we feel like are all people that are kind of on the same page as us as far as just kind of who they are as people and wanting to help other people and just kind of the same kind of temperaments and just being super friendly, outgoing, caring people. And
there are a million resellers in the world, let's face it, right? So
Mhm.
there's a bunch of us, and a bunch of us have YouTube channels and Facebook groups and teaching channels and all that kind of stuff. And we really feel that it was important to bring content to you with a group of people that we feel also have integrity to back up their businesses.
Mhm.
So
It's
You
a
know, I
diverse
think
group
that's-
though too.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not just focused on eBay. It's a wide range of different.
we've got,
That's all
we
the
have
platforms.
Wade's
Oh yeah,
Ventures
Wade.
coming.
We haven't seen Wade since
Yeah.
eBay Open either.
And
That's
Wade focuses a lot
Yeah.
on selling through his YouTube channel and
Yeah, we asked him about
storage lockers and all kinds of stuff.
we
It's
asked him
something
to come
different.
and he was like, I'm not really selling that much on eBay anymore. And we're like, yeah, we don't care. The whole point is, we feel like right now, in order to be successful, you kind of should be expanding out to other ways of selling. And it's not all
Sure.
about just one platform. And so we think it's going to be really cool to have somebody like him who's doing all the storage lockers and he's successfully selling on his YouTube channel. And like, that's something I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. But there's so many different ways to be a super successful
really?
reseller that have nothing to do with
I
eBay.
haven't seen that. He has auctions on his.
Yeah,
on his
diversification is key. we know that that's the way to take your business to the next level, whatever that means to you and your business. So we're going to have a lot of people using very diverse ways to make money here to teach you how to take your business to the next level. That was kind of the important part. This is not an entry-level eBay event. This is more, if you're going to invest your money into a reseller event and learning and taking your business to the next level, then we want to make sure that we bring you next level content. And that was the point.
Yep.
Can you guys help out too, Aussie Thrifters? They're amazing people in Australia, really cool resellers. They just went full-time as well, I believe.
Yeah, feel free to hit us up. Yeah, feel free to hit us up if you have questions. Katie and I are both more than happy to help you learn how to replicate it elsewhere. It's this is definitely our first event as reseller event, but Katie and I both have a lot of experience in planning large scale events in the past, in our past lives. So this is just the first time it's a reseller one.
And guys, if you plan one in Australia, there's a high chance that we go. So.
Yes, and I want to applaud.
What about Cali?
Cali is always important.
Australia's on my bucket list.
Yes. No, but seriously, Katie and Vicky, I want to applaud you for planning something like this because it's a feat within itself. It absorbs so much of your time and energy. And I can't even imagine putting something like that on my plate. And the fact that you did and you're successfully doing it and it's actually happening is amazing. And you deserve a big round.
We're so excited to do this, honestly. We're super excited to have all of our friends in one room. I think that's a lot of fun behind it too. And we're so glad that you guys said that you would come and do it with us.
We're excited.
Appreciate it.
We're excited.
We were going on a cruise in October, and I had to make sure it wasn't the same week as our cruise.
I know. Like I said, we're not eBay. We don't have eBay's money. So, we don't have the funds to put on an event like eBay Open, obviously.
Well, but, to be fair, eBay, they spend $4 million.
They lose money on that event.
And they lose millions of dollars putting on that event.
Yeah.
We're just trying to not lose our shirts. That's really it.
Are you going to do lunch with everybody in the morning, Callie and Allie? Are you going to do Callie and Allie in the morning with everybody?
Oh my God. Can we do a special Callie and Allie in the morning?
You should.
I think they should now.
No, you can't. It's nighttime.
Oh.
Look, it's 8:47 p.m. You can't Callie and Allie in the morning.
So it had to be Callie and Allie in the evening?
Okay.
Callie and Allie in the evening.
We did it.
And yes, Cherokee Maiden, I will do a crazy new fun hair color.
Oh.
Awesome.
For the event.
And I'm going to shave my
I wonder
head.
what color I should go with.
I want to do hair color for the event.
Do it.
I'll think of something. I'll make it happen.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And the other part about, the people that we asked to be a part of this, we want everybody who buys a ticket, who goes out of their way to be a part and come and join us for this. We want them all to leave having an amazing time. And so we think it's super important that all of us that are putting it on and all of the people that are coming to speak understand that and are going to be giving their time to the people who are there. And so every single person is going to go away feeling awesome, feeling important, feeling like they were listened to, and that they just had the best experience and they're not going to regret it.
Yeah.
We know that you guys are like that because we know from our own experience in meeting you and seeing how you treat the people who come up.
And Allie gives the best hugs.
It's true.
Oh,
that is true. You know what's funny is my friend's dad called me the other day or yesterday.
Yeah,
and we were randomly talking about his house. He's selling his house. And out of nowhere, it's hey, by the way, is Allie there? Can you give her a hug for me? Because she gives the best hugs. I was
She does. She's so tiny. She can squeeze the life right out of you.
Squeezes the life out of you.
He's strong.
That's
when I hug someone,
that's your thing.
I explained it to someone this way. I was when I hug someone, I want to give them such a genuine hug. I want our souls to touch. And if they don't, then they're not the person for me.
We have a friend that calls that heart hugs.
Yeah.
Heart hugs. A little soul touch.
She actually makes you position your body so that your hearts are always touching.
Left side. Yeah. Left to left. Yep.
I do go for the left side.
Cap on tickets is $285. Is that right?
280.
280 tickets.
80, okay. How many resellers do you have?
There are still tickets available, but
because the venue, I think the venue caps out at $350, and we had to have tickets for our speakers and the different people, the people working it. So
yeah,
so 300-ish people.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
so it'll be about 325 in the building total.
325, cool.
Nice.
And like 99% all resellers, I'm sure.
Yes.
Pretty much everybody will be resellers.
Sweet.
Everybody that's participating is a reseller. We do have a few eBay employees coming to speak on certain topics. And we have Mark II, who is a CPA, but
And
he's
a
also a
seller.
reseller.
He's a seller.
Yeah, he sells.
Yeah, and we do have some vendors that are going to be there, but they're not going to be speaking. They're going to be more of part of the, we have a swag room with vendor tables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right here in fabulous Las Vegas, Tom.
Yeah, check it out. It's the Blind Center of Nevada. You can go. We have a link to them. The website down below, resellerremix.com. You can actually go and check out the Blind Center, and you can see the space there. It's a really, really cool building.
Cool. Are you going to do any panels on like social media and building?
We're going to do not like specifically just social media, but like that's one of the things that we're going to be covering when I have yesterday's fits. Jesse and Austin and Barry up there. It's a lot about social selling and building an audience on particularly Instagram.
Yeah, sweet.
To kind of build a customer base, and because that's exactly what they do, and they do it successfully. So we could all learn a lot from that.
Cool. That'll be cool.
Man, all I can think about now is getting a sequin dress.
You have so many dresses.
Yeah, but I don't have a sequin dress, first of all.
I have a couple.
Guarantee you I can go in your closet right now and find a sequin dress.
I have one sequin dress in my closet right now.
You can wear those red shoes you've got.
Oh yeah, I've got my
Ryan has
my belt says Nevada. I thought they said it was in Las Vegas. Is in Nevada, hun.
Yes,
They're from the UK.
From the UK.
They're from the UK.
Oh, okay.
Nevada's a state, and Las Vegas is a city that's in Nevada.
Get a pass, mate.
Yeah,
there you go. Then you'll get,
I feel like Las Vegas is so grand within itself that you forget that it's a city in a state.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. It's kind of it's a major tourist destination, and the rest of Nevada nobody really knows about. It's a huge state. It's mostly unpopulated. It's mostly desert. But there are a few little cities. But yeah, Vegas is pretty much a little island within the state of Nevada.
There's Las Vegas, the state, and then Nevada, the city that no one knows.
Right. Pretty much.
Oh my God.
Just rename the whole state after the city.
That's so
pretty much.
Cool. Should we get the doggos?
Oh yeah, we got to get the dogs because there's 8 minutes left. We usually do it 5 minutes.
We
could probably answer one more. Okay, I'll get a dog. Answer one more question.
Our dogs need to meet.
Yeah.
The doggos. Oh yeah, Zero saw the dogs.
How many tickets are left?
There's still a few. There's still a healthy chunk left.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't want to wait on it because we've had our tickets on sale for a couple of weeks, and this is the first time you guys have talked about it, and you have.
Yeah, you guys come if you can. Listen, if you can afford to make the trip, I really suggest that you come because
you're not going to regret it.
There's going to be a ridiculous amount of information there, and for $300 to have the amount of knowledge in the same room for 3 days to be able to soak that up, that is absolutely invaluable. I'm actually excited to go and network with the people that I've never met before and kind of pick their brains too. So
there's a reason why we are only going to help facilitate the panels and not do our own. We want to learn from you guys too, and everyone else. We're successful resellers in our own right, but everybody's success is different, and we all have different niches and strengths within these the reselling world and business. So we're excited to learn from other people too. We chose people that we respect in business to be a part of this with us. So I'm excited about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
It's going to be awesome.
Will there be
karaoke? Yeah.
For real.
I'm telling you, the people, like all the people that we know and love that are coming, our friends, all people with amazing energy. They're super fun to be around. It's going to be like crazy fun overload. And if any of you guys are nervous because it's like you're coming by yourself, or if you do come, you have to come by yourself. I'm telling you, it's going to be like everybody. You're not even going to feel like we're strangers. You're going to feel like it's all your friends that you've known forever.
We might be able to do like a 10-minute lineup for an alley hug session.
Yes, for sure.
I'm
trying to get that COVID.
I'm going to charge $10 a hug for sure.
How many hours each day is the event? So we're going to be starting around 9 a.m. and done by 5 each day.
Yeah.
Except for Tuesday is like 12 to 5 because that's registration day.
Ooh, and you guys
Thursday the party will go until the party's going to be from like 7 to 11. So you'll have a couple hours to go back to your hotel room, change into your sparkly gown,
Rest,
and then the
whatever.
party's going to go from 7-11. Then when the party's over, we just go back to Fremont and keep it going.
Yeah, you can take a disco nap from like 5 to 6:30 or
I'm
something.
gonna vomit so much.
Yeah, what days do we have to wake up early is the question.
Okay, we're 3 hours ahead of them.
Wednesday and
Oh,
Thursday,
never mind,
you
we'll
can
be
do it.
fine.
We believe in you.
We believe in you. You can do it. You can do it.
We would be ready for 8 a.m. because that's 8, 9, 10.
What's the
11. That's 11 our
Oh,
time. We could
sweet.
do a 6 a.m. their
Yeah.
time.
All right. Well, that's a bit excessive.
Yeah, you're getting a little
So-
crazy now.
Stay up as long.
All I'm saying is we can't stay up as late as you, but we can get up.
Okay.
You're young. You're young. You can stay up late.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Ooh, we're
Keep
not
the-
that young.
Keep the mimosas flowing in the morning and we'll be
Oh,
fine.
look at Zero.
Look at those puppies.
These little
$10 a hug. Nice.
puppers.
How much is Squeeze Ryan's guns? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know.
Don't
I didn't pay.
look at all the doggos.
Look, there's 4 doggos. Oh my god, all the dogs.
So many dogs.
Dog dance part. Ooh,
Also, you guys, do you get to bring a dog one day?
What's that?
Can you bring a dog one day?
Probably not.
Probably not. They're going to
They
be
would
home
be-
with the dog sitter.
They'd be freaked out.
Aw.
Oh.
They'll be home with the dog sitter because we are actually staying on Fremont Street, so we can be in the middle of it. We're not.
Yeah.
We live 20 minutes away from the event center, but we want to be there with our peeps.
Yeah, we
so
want to be there. We want to hang out with everybody too.
we're staying in the same hotel as you guys. So
Yep.
We're staying in rooms next to each other because I said I will come as long as our rooms are next
Yeah,
to
I
each other.
think we
Adjoining-
actually have
adjoining
the door that opens between.
Well, don't tease me because if there isn't one, I'm gonna throw it.
I'm gonna cut a hole in the wall.
I will knock a hole through the wall.
Oh.
I'm just gonna pack a sledgehammer and nothing else.
Put some sequins on it. You'll be fine.
Hey, there's
Okay.
3 cats in Australia watching,
What? Aussie cats?
or wherever LaBelle is.
Okay.
All those sweet fur babies. I know.
Oh.
Look, Mochi is so
She's done.
ridiculous right now.
Zero's too tired.
Oh,
Oh.
Zero got a bath today, so she's like, I'm a little tired.
I'm a little worn out.
Oh, there's a Facebook group for the event as well?
Yeah, so as soon as it's a private Facebook group, so as soon as you purchase your ticket on the website, there will be a link to join the Facebook group.
Yep.
And once we confirm that your ticket is purchased, you can be in the Facebook group. It's just
Cool.
for attendees.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for you to talk about, if you want to ride share or if you want to share a hotel
Some
room
people
with
are
somebody.
sharing rooms.
If you want, some people are driving in from like California and they're like, hey, let's drive together. Whatever. You'll make friends before you meet people in person.
Yeah, and just networking with everyone, like the things you can learn from other people, it blows my mind. Like what we've learned from others.
She's so loud.
What'd you say?
Just kidding. I can't take myself seriously. But really, it's just like you get into it, you get out of it what you put into it, right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
if you just come in with a positive mindset, ready to learn, ready to hang out, just ready to have fun, you're gonna have a good time.
Oh, it's gonna be super fun.
For those of you that have ever been to a corporate event or a business event, conferences that you might have gone to in your past life or what have you, let me just tell you, this is nothing like that. Reseller events are a lot of fun. I was a mortgage broker for 15 years.
I think it's because it's like everybody has their own business. So it's like, I mean, who wants to go to
Like the
some
Olympic
corporate
Games.
event and like be like, yay, for the company that you work for? This is like seriously an event where you do get super excited about what you do.
Cardboard bed.
Sweet. Well, we are so excited to go and meet everybody and see you guys again. Callie's super excited, obviously.
I know we haven't seen you guys for
I
so
know.
many years now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's crazy.
Callie, we're clearing out the guest room. So when you decide to stay in Vegas and never go back to Florida again, you just move right in.
Wow.
I think between the two of
My
us, we
night.
can afford to pay you what they're paying you.
Listen, you're going to have to calm down.
so just be ready.
I have been with them for 4 years now, and I typically quit my jobs after 4 years.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Somebody's looking for a raise.
Callie, did I tell you about your stock options yet?
How did I know where you live?
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but if anybody wants to come to the event, again, there's links in the description of this video. We would love to see you guys. It's going to be an awesome event.
It's gonna be so fun.
And feel free to ask questions too.
Yep.
Feel free to find any of us. If Ryan and Allie can't answer the question, they'll just pass on it to us and we'll get back to
A
you.
good call. We'll defer to you,
Yeah.
the experts.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Can't wait to see you.
Bye.